You're live. I'm live. We're alive. If you're watching me, you're alive. So we're all alive. Okay. Well, we got that out of the way. Who's alive and who's not. So today, it's another wonderful day. It is November 29th of the year 2023. It's almost the end of November. We're heading right into December really fast here. These 24 hours seem to be going by the same speed as they have been for the last 20,000 years, I guess. Whatever. Any case, here is the news of the day. In case you haven't heard about this wonderful name drop from Apple iPhone, so you can go to their website and actually find information about this name drop issue. The scare is that people can accidentally give their phone or their personal contact information to somebody else. Well, this isn't quite true. It actually takes some work to do. I mean, it goes back to, someone says a digital security specialist says this is hysteria and nonsense. So really, this is about as silly as someone saying you're going to get pregnant by kissing somebody, because you actually have to intentionally give the information to somebody. You actually have to put your phone screens like this with somebody else. You know, what are you doing? Like walking around with your phone's kind of like this, and somebody just happens to be putting their phone by it. Wait a minute, I don't think I got that. So somebody just happens to be putting their phone by it while you're just casually walking around? I don't think so. So yeah, it's just scare tactic. I mean, you can disable it if you feel uncomfortable about it, and if once you get the new update. But once again, it's not that bad of news thing, because once again you have to have your phones like close together and intentionally do it. You can't just willy-nilly, hey, he's got a phone there, let's just walk by him, we'll get his contact information. It doesn't work that way, especially with everybody who puts a darn passcode in their phone. Oh my goodness, you can't even get into people's phones anymore. So if they lose it, guess what, the phone's lost, because you can't even answer the call when they got a passcode on there. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. But once again, the scare tactic of the name drop is not as bad as the news puts it. Here comes the song clip.
I'll go to find him wherever he might land.
So there you go. That's a sample of the song, which I hope to have up on YouTube by December 1st. I'm not sure it'll be ready for download on that day, but I'll do my best, because sometimes the uploading and getting it spread to all the digital streaming platforms can take a week or so. So sorry about that. YouTube is a thing that I have control over and can get it up instantly. Go to find him. That is the new Christmas song that I will be releasing this week. So stay tuned and be looking for it. Let's see what we got up next. So have you ever had like stairways or places that have been really dark and they go down like into a dungeon, but you have to walk through the darkness? I don't know how to solve this particular problem. Well, here's what we did. You can find these little lighting strips like at a home improvement center, and I just mounted it up there on the edge, right just below the roof here, or ceiling, in the stairway. I put in an outlet in there. It's not really finished real well because that's not my focus. But when I turn on the light, voila, it brightens up the whole thing. And you can see now into the dark dungeon that's not dark anymore. The stairway actually is pretty bright there. And so, where is my picture here? Let's just stop it. So yeah, it lightens up things pretty well there. Oops. You know, I'm trying to get a good still shot there, but I'm just not very good at it. There you go. So it did light up the whole stairway really well. Don't mind all the construction stuff. Sometimes you have to do that to get into electrical areas. But this was the solution to light up the stairway. And you can just get those little strips. That was like, 8 inches long by about 2 inches. And you just need an outlet to plug it into, and it works great. Now, here is the project that I'm going to work on today. This is a AV cart that I got from Uline. This one's still packaged up. I do have another one that I use for my computer music room that I can use to roll around. And I know you can see all those lyric stacks and everything else that I have on here. So it's not necessarily the neatest thing as far as the junk on there, but it just comes in this box and you have to put it together. They don't ship it assembled. So that is the project that I'm going to be working on today. It actually turned out really well to have one of these things that rolls around. And originally it was for doing inventory and such and putting the laptop on there. But I kind of kiped it and used it for my music studio for now. And so my wife says, hey, I got to get another one because we need to get our inventory done. It's a lot easier to roll the computer around on a cart like that. So once again, I have to get the cart put together today so that we can get ready for doing that. And that's the news with the Myles Revolution today on this morning cast. I'm glad you tuned in. I hope that today goes wonderful. And if it started out poorly, maybe you can get just that good swig of orange juice to perk you up and get you going and make the rest of your day brighter. Have a nice day.